Now today on the channel, we're going to talk about the YouTube group LHype, more specifically Mopi from LHype and the situation that happened over a year ago where we saw Mopi aka Tyler leave the group in December of 2020. LHype was one of my favorite groups before they even created their channel in 2019. Me liking all the individual content creators before they even made an official channel was a big reason why I enjoyed LHype. Now I know that I've been talking about your favorite content creators over the past couple of months that fell off, so I thought it would be that time where I speak about a group that I used to watch relentlessly when they first started out, and a group that I actually really loved when they first created their whole channel. Now again, I was a big fan of the group when I was younger, but that all started to change when the group would start to have internal problems, with some of the members in the group leaving kind of abruptly. LHype currently has 6 members: CashNasty, Jester the Laser, Kris London, Moochie, Jiedel, and Zack. But that group used to be bigger in the beginning, before they even created the group channel. Now the members that ended up leaving or ended up being kicked out would be Los Polos TV, TD Presents, and Mopi. I'm not going to include Mal or Walker because they weren't really in the group, but they were in some videos before the group channel was around. Walker would state that LHype promised him that he would be in the group eventually, but never fulfilled that promise. Now this situation happened on December 12th, 2020, when LHype would win a streamy award.
Army, spam the vote.
Tyler would quote tweet the original tweet and say, LHype, Cash, and Mitchell cool though. This would have fans of LHype confused as to what just happened. Was Tyler hacked, or was it a joke that everyone was playing into? Tyler would tweet later on saying that he wasn't hacked and that he wasn't kicked from the group, but that he left on his own accord. Tyler would say that he would explain why he left the group at a later date, but just 5 days later, Tyler would tweet that LHype sent him a cease and desist letter, trying to keep Mopi quiet so that he didn't ruin the image of LHype. Now after this tweet from Tyler, there would be some subs thrown around on Jester's side. In a video titled "I Broke My Shoulder Filming a Basketball Video," Jester would speak about how he was scared for Mopi and he didn't know why Mopi would call LHype LHype. He would also paint this picture as if Tyler was mentally ill or was addicted to drugs. Obviously there's more to that story, but we cannot see it anymore. Now when Mopi uploaded his "Why I Left LHype" video, he would reference the statements made by Jester in this video, and as we could see, Jester went into the YouTube editor and deleted that part of the video where he talked about Mopi. When you search up this video, it shows that the video is 12 minutes and 58 seconds long, but once you click onto the video, it shows that it's only 11 minutes and 9 seconds, giving us evidence that Jester deleted the part of the video. Now before Mopi would upload his video exposing LHype, TD Presents would expose them first in a video titled "My Side of the Story" with LHype, Jester, Kris London, and ZackTTG. This video would be uploaded on December 27th, 2020. This video would be 30 minutes long, and during this video, TD would talk about everything that happened when he was kicked out of the group, and TD would also play leaked audio from a Discord chat that he was having with Kris London and Zack. During that call, Zack and Kris told TD to frame his leaving as if TD was the one that wanted to go solo and work on his content, and that he actually didn't get kicked out from LHype. Zack said it was because he didn't want the LHype fans to send TD hate, but that just seems like something that wouldn't happen in that scenario. Why would fans send hate to TD if he left the group without a reason?
We got kicked from the group, and I'm gonna play audio for you guys that ended up getting leaked, and I really wish the entire conversation was out there because it would have looked a whole lot worse, but we're gonna play what we got.
Tight schedule that we're gonna start doing now that we've moved out, we're getting settled in, like things are gonna move really quick and like at a large scale, and like we didn't want to just put it like the group channel out and stuff and like not have you like aware, and then also like given that we see like we're kind of like foreshadowing, like looking forward to where this movement's gonna go, and like we didn't see like you being like a part of it. We also just wanted to like come to you and like we'd hope that you could build like your own narrative as to how like we're not like together, and then like you know we wanted you to like let us know like how you wanted to go about that. Like, are you like, do you plan on? Because we didn't want to like publicly say this and everything. I think like we told Los like you guys can like build your narrative. You know, like
yeah, we want it to be like you are like stepping away from LHype and going your own way because you want to focus on yourself and like you feel like it would be easier to do it. You know, that way. We also don't want to just come out and say like, yeah, we kicked TD out and like have like some sort of negative connotation towards you, or have the fans have some negative connotation towards you, because we don't want to affect you on that. And like Cash was saying, like it's not like, and Kris was saying, it's not like we still can't make videos. Like it's not like you can't come over, or, like can't play games together, you can't text us whenever you need something. Like, we're still boys.
Now, the way I see it is, Zach and Kris wanted the group to have a positive appearance going into the new stage of 2hype, like having an official corporation and creating their own channel. Zach and Kris wanted all the support that they can get with this group channel, so they wanted it to seem like they didn't kick TD or Los, but that they just went their separate ways, making the group seem more stable than what it actually was. TD would also show this in his video.
They sent me dozens of screenshots of you and Zach constantly talking behind our back. I could be here all day just reading all these messages that got sent to me, but here's just a few of them. And like I said, these are between Kris and Zach. Zach texts Kris saying, dude, shit's crazy, and I know he be nasty host too. Kris responds with, yeah, taking whatever he can, laugh my ass off. Zach then followed it up with, exactly, sheesh. Here's another one. Zach texts Kris saying, did you get a long ass text from Lewis? Kris says, laugh my ass off. Yep, gotta love it. Best apology yet, haha.
Now, at first, I thought that those leaked messages where Zach and Kris were talking shit was about TD, but that message was actually shots sent at Los, and the reason why the screen was blacked out was because it was a picture of Los and another girl. Zach would upload his own video debunking some of the claims in TD's video, and he would go on to say that the reason why TD actually blacked out the messages between Kris and Zach was because TD wanted to make it seem like it was way worse than what it actually was. But Zach would go on to say that it was a joke between him and Kris, but I don't think it really was. TD would continue his video and would bring Mopi into the video to talk about how TD was kicked from the group and if it was business or personal, because Zach and Kris's argument kept going back and forth on if it was personal, as in if TD did something wrong to the group, or if it was a business decision and the group just didn't feel as if they can continue with him on the roster. Here's that part of the video.
Let's ask somebody that was on the other side when I got kicked out.
You were on the other side of me, getting kicked out. So, in your opinion, was this like business or was this personal?
It was for sure business, but they tried to tie in like whatever little personal stuff they could to try to make it seem less about the business. But it was going from 9 people to 6 and cutting out shares for everyone in the company.
Shortly after, Mopi would drop his own video on the events that led him to leave 2hype. He would talk about how Kris changed Jesser and how he was no longer his friend. Tyler would also reference the video that Jesser made weeks prior where Jesser stated that he was worried about Tyler and how he reached out to his mother and brother. But Tyler said that the reason why he even saw Jesse after his LHype tweet was because Jesser came to his house to ask him if he made the tweet to get clout off of 2hype. Tyler would go on with the video and tell us how much Jiedel hated being in his videos and how he felt like Jiedel didn't like doing videos with him. He would add videos for context showing just how uninterested Jiedel was to be in his videos. Also, Mopi would private this video, so that's why Flight is in the video.
What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with everyone in the house. What we got going on today is some 2hype dodgeball. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with Jesse, Mitchell, and James. What we got going on today is another storytime video. The theme for this one is going to be stranded on a ocean. Are you guys ready? Yes. All right, let's get started. If you guys haven't seen this series before, you guys will understand it really easily. Basically, I'm going to say, what's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with Jesse, Zach, Kris, Mitchell, and James. What we got going on today is another guest that I made. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with Mitchell, James, and Jesse. What we're doing today is some Roomba fighting. I know you guys love Roomba fighting, so we're playing that, but
Mopi would state that he started smoking and drinking heavily, and when he brought it up to the 2hype guys, they pretty much shrugged it off and didn't care. Jesser did reach out to Mopi, but only to see if he wanted to do a sponsored video with him. In Mopi's words, Zach, Kris, and Jesser only cared about Mopi, not Tyler. This video would end with Mopi saying that he was going to take some time off of YouTube, but that he would return. After Mopi's exposed video, Zach, Kris London, Cash, Jiedel, and Jesser would all make videos on the situation. Cash's video was more of a reaction video because he really didn't want to choose a side. Jiedel's video would be a mix of Jiedel debunking all of Tyler's claims and how he did try to be more entertaining in newer uploads, but Tyler failed to mention that in his video. Jiedel showed clips of newer videos where he is way more entertaining, and it seemed like he wanted to be more involved.
Tyler, you only had me in 3 videos of yours after this. You didn't want me in your videos for a while after that. I totally get that. There's no fault there. There's nothing wrong with that. But the 3 videos you had me be in, here are the intros of those videos.
what's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm here with Jesse, Kris, and James. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi, bringing back an old video. Krispy Kreme treasure hunt inside the Bucket Squad house this time. What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Thank you guys for 900K. Today we're going to be celebrating.
So you can see that I did make an effort to improve my body language in your videos and be more joyful and all that in your videos because you asked me to.
Kris London's video would be him apologizing to the fans and stating that in the future he would hold himself himself more accountable for his actions because a couple weeks prior, Kris uploaded a 44-minute video that was so bad that he had to delete it. Zack's video was more aimed at TD's video and Los's reaction, and Jester's response video was a huge bombshell in this whole situation. Jester would start the video off by stating that Tyler threatened the group with legal action way before 2hype sent over the cease and desist letter. Jester seemed visibly upset throughout this video and actually did seem genuine while talking about Mopi. He would talk about how he was actually trying to help Tyler in different ways, but the majority of the time Tyler wasn't even speaking to the group and would ignore Jester when he was in rehab. Jesse would also apologize for telling the fans of 2hype that Tyler was fighting demons. Jesse said the reason why he told the audience that Tyler was fighting demons was because it wasn't his place to tell the audience that Tyler was in rehab, but that the audience and fans wanted answers to Tyler's whereabouts. Jesse realized that he was wrong and admitted to it, and even showed proof that he was trying to help Tyler with text messages that he showed up on the screen. Now, up to this point, I was definitely on Tyler's side, mostly because of everything in the past that involved 2hype and how they did kick people out of the group for pretty much nothing, or how Kris London started the majority of the controversies within the group. But after Jesse's video came out and all the evidence that was presented to the viewers, it was hard to believe what Mopi was saying, at least on Jesse's part of the video. Jesse again seemed upset. The two have been friends since kindergarten, so I can understand why Jesse would be upset. After all these videos came out, the 2hype guys would move forward with their channel and Mopi would take some time off of YouTube. Mopi would come back to YouTube 6 months later in June of 2021 with a video titled How Big Do Pancakes Get? This video would gain well over 300,000 views, and it seemed like it was the right step into Mopi's new solo videos. And for a little bit, his channel was still gaining views, but Mopi would take a month off or 2 months off from time to time, and every time Mopi would come back, his views would drop even more. Now we get to the present day. Mopi is averaging right around 12,000 views per upload this month, but it does seem like he's happier doing what he's doing right now, which is always a good thing. Jester's response video to Mopi came with positive feedback from the community, and Jester has been able to grow as well, with Zack and Kris London really haven't been able to gain that many views on their uploads. I think the majority of the community is just done with Kris being so drama-filled over the years, and even though he apologized, he still uploaded a horrible response video to Mopi. When it comes down to it, the two head people that are always involved in some type of drama is Zack and Kris, and who knows, maybe in the future Kris will get a video made on him. This has been the deep dive into the controversy that surrounded 2hype back in late 2020. If you want to suggest any content creator for me to look at, the best way to do so is through Instagram. Follow me there, send me a DM, and tell me who you want me to look at. Also, we are extremely close to 100,000 subscribers, so if you want to help me get a tad bit closer, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.